In our Sunrise Smart Start, Rochester police are investigating an overnight shooting on Scranton Street.
Officers were called to the area around 1 o'clock in the morning for the report of shots fired. When they arrived, they found a 24-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No suspects are in custody.
Police also investigating a shooting that sent another man to the hospital. Officers tell us a 23-year-old man walked into the hospital with a gunshot wound last night around 10:30. He was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. That victim says he was shot in the area of Central Park and North Union Street in Rochester. There are no suspects in custody.
Lawmakers are facing a possible government shutdown if an agreement is not reached by the end of the month.
Joined again this morning by Washington correspondent Alexandra Limon, live in D.C. Alexandra, good morning. How likely is it the government will actually shut down?
Hi there, good morning. Well, right now it's looking like it is pretty likely that will happen because we're kind of watching a battle of the wills play out on Capitol Hill with neither Democrats nor Republicans choosing to back off of their positions. And not only could a government shutdown happen, but the U.S. could also default on U.S. loans, which is pretty historic and by all accounts would be pretty catastrophic to the U.S. economy at large if it goes on for a long period of time, and also to Americans at home. I mean, both of these things would impact, the services that Americans receive from the federal government. We've heard lawmakers say it could impact payments to veterans and Social Security payments. So this is a big deal. But again, both sides refusing to budge and compromise. Republicans say that Democrats can raise a debt ceiling on their own and then they'll join them to separately avoid a government shutdown. But technically, right now anyway, Democrats do not have the votes to be able to do that on their own because they can't agree on their own spending plan and agenda in order to be able to pass that reconciliation package.
All right, something we'll continue to watch closely. Alexandra, thank you so much. The Senate is expected to vote on the government funding bill in the coming days.
In other news, a top U.S. diplomat to Haiti has stepped down, calling the Biden administration's policies, quote, deeply flawed. Thousands of Haitian migrants are still encamped in Del Rio, Texas, where some face tough conditions and immediate deportation. Footage of horse-mounted agents rounding up migrants prompted an investigation and now a policy change. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says horses will no longer be used there. Meanwhile, the White House continues to defend Title 42, a pandemic rule which allows the expulsion of undocumented migrants from the U.S. regardless of where they are from.
All right, time now is 6:49, waking up to temperatures in the 50s. Might want to grab a light jacket.
Yeah, a little chill in the air here as we move into fall, James.
Yeah, not a bad view right now over Lake Ontario. Could barely show these cameras yesterday because it was just a wall of rain that we had. Glad to say we've got dry roads for your morning drive on this Friday. Maybe you're taking a half day, thinking about getting a little bit of golf in this afternoon. Should be a good day for it. Temperatures holding in the mid-60s. A day kind of like this is you might need a jacket for the first couple holes, but once you start moving, you can lose the jacket, have the polo on, and hit them straight this afternoon. Mark, Leah?
All right, James, sounds like a plan to me. Let's check the roads with our sunrise traffic. We do have an accident at this hour. It's in the city in Rochester on Ford Street at Plymouth Avenue. Apart from that, you see the thruway looks good. 390, 490, and 590 up to speed as well. Well, one of the Rochester police officers involved in the Daniel Prude case is now facing disciplinary action.
The Rochester Police Department announcing Officer Mark Vaughn has been served with departmental charges. This comes months after State Attorney General Letitia James said none of the officers involved in that case would be criminally charged in Prude's death, which was ruled a homicide.
Now, the Rochester Police Locust Club responding to these charges, calling out Police Chief Cynthia Harriet Sullivan. The union saying, quote, ask Harriet to stand next to us and answer questions. Ask her why she's had the results since last April. Ask why she repeatedly said she would make the decision. Now it's the conflict attorney's decision. Ask her why she will lie for a corrupt mayor.
Officer Vaughn's attorney and City Hall have not responded to our request for comment on this. For the very latest on this developing story, head to rochesterfirst.com.
Well, a jury has convicted former Geneva police officer Jack Montesano of criminal obstruction of breathing and blood circulation. The actions involved in the case violate the City of Geneva Police Department's use of force policies, including their prohibition on the use of neck restraints and chokeholds. Montesano has been fired from the department.
Well, as Hispanic Heritage Month continues, the Memorial Art Gallery is hosting a celebration day.
Carmela Boykin is live this morning with a look at how the museum is planning to celebrate Hispanic culture. Carmela, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Leah. After a virtual celebration last year, the gallery is back in person to celebrate Hispanic culture this Sunday. There will be music, dancing, and an area with artifacts from the celebrated countries. Grupo Cultural Latinos in Rochester will be performing a preview of their Carnival production that will be performed at the Kodak Center in October. The theme of this year is all that we can be in this community and what we can be in the future. Event programmer Rosemary Villarubia Izzo says the finale fashion show represents that.
We have career professionals from doctors, nurses, hairdressers, fire department officers walking on stage with our youth from our community.
And the event takes place from noon to 5 p.m. on Sunday with performances scheduled throughout the duration of the day. Masks are required and the event is free, but registration online is also required. Reporting in Rochester, Carmela Boykin, News 8. Mark and Leah.
All right, Carmela, thank you. The weekend is sponsored by the Gallery Council of the Memorial Art Gallery, as well as Poder 97.1 FM.
Well, Rochester's 10th annual Fringe Festival is preparing for its final weekend. The final day of the festival tomorrow will include a music fest at the 5 downtown with the popular Rochester band Joy Wave as the headliner. If you want to go to that indoor show, you will be required to show proof of vaccination.
Also this weekend, a Flower City Comic-Con Saturday, or I should say tomorrow and Sunday at the Total Sports Experience on Elm Grove Road and Gates. Yes, tomorrow is Saturday. Guests at the convention will include Seinfeld's John O'Hurley, wrestlers Al Snow and Gremlina, Austin St. John from Power Rangers, and more. All guests will be asked to wear masks while inside that facility. Tickets available at the door or online, and kids under 1 get in free. James Gilbert.
Yes.
For details, log on to fc3rock.com. All right, let's get a look at our Family First segment now. According to a recent study, 2/3 of calories consumed by children come from ultra-processed foods.
Doctors say ultra-processed foods are typically high in calories, fat, sugar, and salt, but low in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Some examples include cookies, candy, and fried foods. Eating too many of these can put a child at risk for heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and obesity.
If you have a really busy lifestyle or your kids are really busy and cooking from scratch is really hard, sometimes picking foods that are convenient but not as processed might work. So sometimes you can pick things that are frozen, like frozen chicken breasts, and cook those. Sometimes things that are canned, they're okay. Make sure they're low sodium if you can.
Experts say ultra-processed foods can also affect a person's mood and energy levels. They recommend teaching your child how to make healthy choices at a young age and encouraging them to snack on fruits and vegetables.
All right, here's what some folks might be talking about at the water cooler this morning. The Ryder Cup begins today at Whistling Straits in Wisconsin. The tournament, you may recall, was postponed a year ago because of the pandemic. The historic matches between Team USA and Team Europe will feature 12 golfers on each side. Team USA will feature 6 Ryder Cup rookies this time around, including the Open champ Colin Morikawa and the FedEx Cup champion Patrick Cantlay. Steve Stricker is captaining the American side. Padraig Harrington will lead Team Europe. First tee time is set for 8 o'clock this morning. And of course, folks around these parts will remember well when we hosted the Ryder Cup back in 1995 at Oak Hill Country Club. We won't talk about how that turned out, however. We'll just go Team USA.
Yes.
USA, yes.
For sure. Rooting for the home team, and we are rooting for a nice forecast here, as well as a bus stop forecast on this Friday. Partly cloudy skies. There are a couple of drops off to our west, just a couple of sprinkles maybe closer to Batavia, but other than that, looking pretty good. Return home this afternoon, some sun out there, mid-60s, a fall feel, probably worth the jacket this morning, and we're going to be saying that quite a bit as we look at the 8-day forecast. We've just got a lot of cool air. We are here. A lot of people thinking, at least I'm seeing around the weather community, that the front that we got yesterday really was a demarcation to entering fall. I mean, you can see this entire 8-day forecast. I barely have any 70s. Saturday we'll get there, but really on the cooler side, maybe a couple of drops tomorrow, but so much going on outside that it's warranted enjoying a pretty good looking weekend.
Yeah, a lot of fall activities. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update coming up in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.